Welcome to the Real Agents of Change interview series, where we celebrate and just really acknowledge those real agents of change in the world who are walking their walk and doing that which they say they are here to do. Today we've got Sam Silver. Super excited to have met Sam just a week ago, but boy, has he already taken action to help his community get funded by the millions. Sam, share with us a little bit about Sam's Heroes and all the wonderful things you're doing in the world.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the Real Estate Agents of Change and how we're going to help our communities to get funding for their causes and for their nonprofits. My name's Sam Silver. I'm from Southern California, a little community, well, not so little anymore, Santa Clarita, California, which is population about 250,000 people. And we have a majority of our residents are police, fire, nurses, teachers, nonprofits, government agencies. Those are the people that I've been passionate and purposeful for the last 3 years to give back to through my samsheroes.com. And I've closed, actually all of my clients have been from those hero groups. So I've had firefighters, I've had police officers, I've had highway patrol, I've had social workers. Actually, I'm working with a social worker family right now. Veterans, military. I've pretty much the gamut. I've given back to them. 20% of my gross has gone back to them in each transaction. So it helps them with closing, it helps them with getting furnishings. So when I saw this, it was like, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was like, okay, I'm already doing this, so now I could do it on a bigger realm, cover more people.
Now, what is it about that specific group, the first responders and the military? What's the story with that?
Okay. I was military, I was Army, and I'm a service-connected disabled veteran. And my passion and purpose came from, and it's not just the military, my twins, my daughters, who are now 17 years old, were 2 pounds 11 ounces and 2 pounds 15 ounces. And each of them fit in one of my hands like little rag dolls. And I spent 3 months in the NICU with them in the hospital. And there were times that we didn't know if they were going to make it home. There were times that I had to be the rock for my wife, because there were some times that they turned blue. And it's, I could still hear the beeping of the machines, and I could still see the poor families that had issues and sometimes didn't go home with their babies. So those first responders and those people in the hospitals, incredible nurses that could do that every day and go in and see those babies like that and still stay positive and still keep going, and knowing that there's a bigger cause for what they're doing, that they're helping families to deal with the scariest points in their life. So, I mean, just coming from first responders, and my wife's a nurse, and even though she's a nurse, that stuff goes out the window when it comes to your own kids. So it's a very special group of people, especially right now. They're the unsung heroes, and they really deserve everything they get. And unfortunately, there's a lot going on right now that is causing issues in those fields.
Well, so, Sam, it is real estate agents and visionaries and nonprofits and fabulous people like you that called us forth to create the Real Agents of Change, so that you as a real estate agent, you don't have to pick and choose which nonprofits you can support. You can help them all. And from what I understand, you've got 80 of them right in your community that you'd like to feature.
Absolutely. I have 80 different nonprofits in our community. I give back to I love the veteran causes. I love the animal causes. I have a brand puppy. I love the helping the homeless. I love helping religious causes. I'm trying to think if I don't want to forget anyone. I'm actually going to be on the board of a local family cause, which is a nonprofit. It's a really good friend of my daughter's. He has what's called Batten disease, and I'm going to be on the board for them to help them to get the word out on how they're trying to help people with Batten disease. It's a fatal disease, and these kids are dying from it, and there's no cure. So I'm trying to help my friend Chris Valona with his cause. I'm trying to help the education system. There's a company or nonprofit called SCV Education Foundation, and I'm trying to help Jackie Hartman with her cause. And there's a company called Prayer Angels for the military, and what they do is they do the stuffed animals and do the prayers for over 300 of our heroes out there that are serving every day. So those are just a few of the ones that I'm really passionate in. Special needs, my daughter has autism. Autism Speaks is a wonderful cause. Special Olympics. I don't know what I would have done without Special Olympics when it came to really showing my daughter that she could do anything that she wants. And that's so important.
It would seem that our meeting one another was divinely inspired by a purpose bigger than yours or mine, or maybe it is the purpose of yours and mine. I mean, we say all the time at The Rock, our purpose is to fund your purpose. Our mission is to fund your mission. You know, we aren't the ones who are out in the trenches, you know, feeding and clothing and building and doing all the wonderful things that all these nonprofits do. We just help fund them so that they can provide their mission. So I just personally want to thank you for who you are in the world. And I can't wait to see who is the first nonprofit that you're handing a check to. Who's the next one? How many more are going to learn that, you know what, real estate's hot, fundraising's not. You know, a lot of fundraisers, we spend 3 to 6 months creating this fundraiser just to have it rained out or have the pandemic, you know, have it canceled or less attended. So our mission is to give $1 billion a year to the nonprofits you love with no traditional fundraiser and without lengthy grant writing processes. There are donors out there who want to donate real estate all over the country and all over the world to every one of those nonprofits you mentioned and more. So to bring our interview to a little bit of a conclusion, one of the things I love to ask is, Sam, tell us a little something about you that has nothing to do with your work or where you're from.
Something about me. I love to sing karaoke. I love to sing. I love to perform. I played in the marching band in high school, clarinet, and also sousaphone, which is the big tuba. I played that in high school. I like to weightlift.
So you love to sing and perform. Is it fair to say that you are going to be doing trainings and teaching webinars and getting on the stage to help nonprofits and donors and real estate professionals and financial service people in your area know how charitable real estate works?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, then you are our leader of the Charitable Real Estate Division in your area. And friends, if you're watching this video, please share this. Share this with the church you love, with the veterans group you love, with the homeless shelter that needs support. You know, even with your foundations, like everyone needs to know that charitable gifting of real estate's been around for 100 years. $9 billion is currently donated to nonprofits through charitable gifting of real estate. But with help from people like Sam and all the others at the Real Agents of Change, that $9 billion is going to tick up to $29 billion a year. Experts say that the $9 billion is 2% of what nonprofits bring in, and experts say it should be 6% because 43% of our wealth as a nation is held in real estate. So it should be relatively easy to bring it up just by educating people. And that's what you and I are doing with this interview. So Sam, I want to celebrate you and all of your success and your beautiful family and all the nonprofits that you support, and the fact that you're a karaoke singer. I'm a dancer, not a singer. You don't want me singing, but I'll get up there and dance while you're singing. And
there we go.
We'll bring some love and funding to the nonprofit world. Anything at the very end that you want people to know about what we're doing?
Well, I'm in Southern California. LA/Ventura County areas. And I love my communities. I've been licensed since 2004, so I know LA, Ventura County, San Bernardino County, Riverside County, and some of the other counties. And I have connections all the way across the country and all the way around the world. So if you need any real estate questions answered, please reach out to me. You can go to sam661.com, which is my digital business card. You can go to that little symbol over my shoulder in my picture and scan that, and that will get you to my digital business card. Or you can call me directly, 661-418-REAL. Otherwise, 661-418-7325.
Good for you. Good for you for getting that number in. Well, folks, there you have it. If you feel like you are a real agent of change, whether you're a nonprofit, a fundraiser, a realtor, a financial advisor, a local business person, a national franchise, we are sharing this information with any and all who want to be a part of the solution and a contribution to the world. Reach out to Sam or myself, and we can help you bring funding to the nonprofits that need it and pay the real estate agents a full commission to make it happen. We'll see you on the next interview of the Real Agents of Change interview series. Bye, Sam. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.